This is May 30, 1984, in Austin, Texas, and right beside me is Mr. Roky Erickson, ex-13th floor elevators. In these days, he's in a band called Evil Hook Wildlife E.T. Could you tell me about that name, Roky?
Yeah, where I got that name, you know, is my philosophy, you know, is that is have a government, and it's called you, and I and me, and the government's philosophy is an ancient enemy. So, you know, it's like so the ancient enemy is Evil Hook Wildlife E.T., you see.
Yeah.
And that's an ancient entity. And so that's the whole philosophy, you know.
You told me about some mental patient with a hook in a car.
Yeah.
What about that?
Well, yeah, this mental patient escapes from a mental home, you know, and he escapes from a mental home and goes up on this hill.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend went up there to meet him, and she's been listening to the radio and everything. So what he does is he rolls down the window with his hook, and gets in the car, you know.
Yeah.
And kills his girlfriend. You see.
Is this some kind of horror movie story?
Right, yes, uh-huh.
You saw it in a movie, or?
Huh? Yeah, it's a little horror movie, yeah, right, kind of like that.
You talked about your early influences as James Brown, Little Richard, Bob Dylan.
Right.
What do you think of Bob Dylan, the stuff you do today compared to the old stuff?
Yeah, I like all Bob Dylan's stuff, you know, I always do.
You met him?
Huh?
Have you met him?
Yeah, sure. He lives here with me, you know.
Bob Dylan? You told me earlier that he was from another planet, that he's not on Earth.
Yeah, right. Right.
Well, can you explain a bit more about that?
Well, I'm just saying, a lot of people probably thought that Bob Dylan exists. You know, probably a lot of them, you know, thought that he, you know, I don't know, that they knew that he wasn't, you know, on this earth or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but I didn't really know. You know, I don't really know, you know, what really people know of Bob Dylan. I don't really know.
You think he's a demon?
Yeah, some sort of demon, you know. But he won't hurt you or anything, you know. He's got that song, and God made the animals, and God gave names to all the animals, you know.
Yeah. You talked about a Dylan song you used to.
Yeah, I could play you a Dylan song. Sure. White dust sail before she can sleep in the sand. How many times can a man, I can't even, no, how many times can a cannonball splat before they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
What do you think of your own music? How do you classify it? Is it new wave? Is it?
Well,
what do you call it? Is it horror rock?
Yeah, horror rock.
Tell me about horror rock. Are you the only horror rock artist?
Let me see. I'm trying to, yeah, I think I am, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Alice Cooper?
But I'd like to do it in a way if other people would like to try it, you know, like Alice Cooper, you know, everybody bothers him all the time where he never can really open his mouth, you know, about hard rock, you know.